Hello my lovelies and happy Monday. Welcome to another crafting week. It's a wet and drizzly misery out there in Scarborough, but we're going to get some easy makes ephemera done today. So I thought we'd make some little itty bitty pockets, little miniature ephemera pieces to go in our trifold journal for my design team project for Tracie. We'll look at that later when I show you my Mod Podgers. Okay then, so what I thought we'd do, I've made a few of these and they're easy enough to do, and I mean it's nothing new. We're used to doing them in larger scale, little pockets like this, but I've made some small ones. Now I've sewn them, you don't need to sew them at all, you can just glue them quite easily. And I've got loads of cut out pieces of ephemera from the kits that I'm using for my design team project to put in. So the idea really is I've got a couple of little lovely labels in there, and there's one of these lovely this is from the Pretty Patchwork, and how it would fit on the page is, for example, we've got our page here. You will glue that down on 3 sides like that, and then that little one goes behind it, and we're going to have lots of fluffies coming out the top on these. I'll show you when I get to it. I've had a rejig of the covers because I had a bit of a mare with the inside after what we did Thursday, so yeah, I've gone to plan B. But we'll make some more of these little ephemeras. These are the little tickets from, I can't remember, I'll put them all down when I do my flip through. All the little creatures, little animals, like Beatrix Potter type things from another kit. I think there were some freebies from Tracie, another card. So I thought, and it's a good way for using your scraps up. This one I've made, again this is a bigger piece left over from Pretty Patchworks, and I've made it into a little booklet with some of my packaging paper that we folded up last week. So I thought we'd just have a bit of a play, do this, and then I will show you the trial Mod Podge set that I've got. So let's have a look. I've got some some of them I've got some collage that I've did, and I just printed it, and because I didn't want it to be really thick and bulky in that, so I've done some collage, and then I have just scanned it into the computer and then printed it onto some papers, because you know, it takes the bulk out then really. So let's have a look what I've got in here. These are all my little bits and bobs. So this one, straight away, this can be a little book. It don't look very straight, does it? That looks like it needs, don't know where I think I must have taken my scissors in the lounge. Oh, never mind, we'll use this. I'll use my cutter. It's ever so dark, I'm afraid. We've got all the lights on we can. It's just dismal out there. Right, that one. I've got some bits of some of them pages we made. So I'm just going to tear these up. So I hope you all had a good weekend. We had a fabulous weekend. Oh dear. See, I'm too busy talking now. Oh, just felt so fabulous to get a little bit of normality back in life. We met up with my 2 sons I haven't seen for a while, Joe and Adam, and then yesterday, I had a fabulous day yesterday. I went and did the second part of I've got my diploma in, as those that have been here a while, and we used to do a little bit of meditation on a Tuesday. I got my teaching diploma for meditation. Well, the second part to all that, to get extra, is well-being. So mindfulness. So yesterday I got my qualifications to be able to teach mindfulness as well, which I think meditation, mindfulness, health and well-being, it's just part of my bag, and I think we all need it after after the time we've had. Now I'm gonna have to find another pair of, I've got all these pairs of scissors and can't find what I need. They're a bit big. These will do, they're like great big shears. These are what used to be my material shears. Oh, they're cut nice there. Okay, just don't have to be neat, exact. So I'm just going to staple these because there's not many pages in the middle. Might help if I put them inside each other, might it? So another way of using up your scraps of your packaging paper. So we will now, I've done it wrong way, haven't I? Should have done it on the outside. Were you shouting at me? Do it on the outside, Kath. Do it on the outside, Catherine. Right. I think we're about ready for a new stapler. This is a scratchy old thing. There we go. And there's our little, lovely little notebook. So that's another one of those done. Okay, next. Let's have a look at this. Oh, that's a notebook as well. Oh well, we'll get some more paper and we'll... Can you see how, like we said last week, having your papers ready, folded and things, then you suddenly just can reach for them then if you're doing something like this. There we go. That's it. And they make a lovely little notebook. It seems big, this. I don't think this is going to fit in. It is. It's too big. Right, we'll cut that down a bit. There we go. That's better. That will go better. It's because I've got my ring light on up here. I can't see where I'm stapling. Easy as that. Easy as that. Sometimes I then just, you know, get edge of my scissors. Just press your little ends down just to stop them being so sharp, really. That's that one done. Now next we're going to, let's see, this should make, no, they're not backed, are they? Fold that in half and then we will fold it up. So I'm just going to take some of the bulk out of this because I'm doing it I'm doing it double so that that's better. Okay, I've just taken some of that bulk out there, and this one will have a pocket in there and a pocket at the back. So I'm just going to snip. Just going to snip out. Whoop, flying at me. Okay. So then we have a pocket there, pocket at the back, and a pocket there. So I just need to glue down there, and I just need to glue that up there. No, don't want glue there, you silly girl. Up there and up there. Now I do feel like I'd need a little bit of a label on it. So let's let me just move them out my way because they're in the way. Let's see what we've got here with my little bits and bobs, bits of ephemera from the Mix and Match and the Fabulous Florals. See if there's, I think I've put them all. I put them all in a little tin because they were getting that small. Little bits, I was losing them. So let's have a look what little itty bitties we've got here. Little pieces. We'll have a few of them out, and then that will help us, won't it? So I love her. She's cute, but then it'll stop us putting something in there. Have we got, see, that's, put that on there. Book for florists. I could do with my tweezers. My tweezers out. We'll put that on there. So it seems ages since Thursday. Seems ages and ages since I filmed. I think it's because we've done things, you know. We've been that used, haven't we, to, you know, David and I, we haven't. It's the first time we had eaten inside a restaurant in 2 years. Oh, and it was marvellous. We were still very safe. We were still in a corner. We were still, you know, doing all the anti-backing and everything else, washing our hands and stuff. But it was, oh, it was just so marvellous to have a normal meet-up and chat, see my boys. It was gorgeous. It really boosted me. But because we, and then obviously we had fabulous people I met yesterday on this on my mindfulness course. Fabulous. There was a lovely lady who was a hypnotherapist. There was another one that did equine treatments. The other lady was a Reiki healer, and it was just a fabulous day. Right, I like that little toadstool on there. Some of them I think I made too small. When they were cut out, I threw them out in the end. They were just too small, you couldn't see them. So we have got that little area there, and I will put let's see, I just want a little small tag that will go in there. That will go in there nicely. I've got a ticket there, that'll be good. Ticket. Oh, you don't want them to get lost. How deep are we? Yeah, that's quite deep. Let me, would that fit in? It will do when I cut a bit off. Crikey. It's like shearing garden with these. These are my spares and they're like great big garden shears. Right, okay, so that can go in there. And then we'll cut out one of the little tags. I think I've got one cut out somewhere. Little blue tag. That can go in there with that. You get the idea. So that one is made. Let's do another one. We could do another one like that, I think. Or I know what we could do. We could do a little match. Sorry, I'm keep coming down here. A little match box. It could be a fold down, you know, I like to do my little fold downs, but this time we can do it as a little match box pocket. So we'll glue down there, we'll glue down there. Okay, and I found my other corner punch, so we can round them off like that. Now then, let's have a look. Oh, she'd be lovely as a little fastener, wouldn't she? Can we get her on without chopping her feet off? I think we could just trim her wings a bit. Let's try that. Wonderful, she goes great there. So just going to glue the top half of her. We don't want to, she's just there to hold the flap down. She's not really gluing anything. And we'll stick her up there. Oh, she's cute. Can you see? I hope you can see that. She's really cute. And we'll put this little, trouble is though, my fingers are, especially now my nails are all, I'm feeding them. I'm feeding my nails. I'm putting stuff on. After the glue sort of made them start peeling. Oh, she's cute. Like her. We'll do one more and then we'll do a bit of Mod Podge. So we've got a little matchstick one. We've got some books we've made. We have got a double one so that it will have 3 pockets by the time it's down on the page. We've got the one that are just double pockets. We'll just do one more and then we'll get on to Mod Podge. Okay, so I'll do another. This time, I think, seems strange doing them all in miniatures. Just going to put a little bit of paper at the top Where did I put? It's a lovely colour, this brown paper, I love it. There we go. Right, let's trim it to size. So you could put these in journals and you could use them, you know, rip a bit off to make a little note, or if you're giving somebody your telephone number or something like that. I'm just going to staple them in first. I'm just going to trim them off at the bottom. There we go. So there we have our much better with a sewing machine than I am with a stapler. Okay, so that goes up like that and we fold it in like that. So we need something to hold it down. So I'm going to just put that on the bottom. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. There we are, we've just got that like that when it's set. And that's another lot. So we'll move them to one side. So there's some little bits. So we've got the little girly there. And we've got a little itsy bitsy pocket there. We could put, let's give her a butterfly. She's got a little butterfly in there. And a flower. We'll give her a flower. So that's that little girl. We've got this one we've just done, which is like open out with some paper in the middle. That one didn't catch. Take that out then. And then we could fasten it by tucking it behind that. We've got this one, which it's got a pocket there. It's got a pocket here. We'll put it down on the page. Can get that back in. Put that down on the page and then something behind it. We've got this one that's just a double. So all little tickets in there and we'll put something behind it, as is that one. Oh, what have we got there? Live and laugh. Laugh loud. That's me. We'll just put live on there. For that side. I just thought it needed a bit of zhuzhing up a bit. That's Wendy's Journaling Adventures. That's her saying. And Leo Cat. There. Let me, what can we quickly put on that one? See, I've been cutting out. Fragile, do not drop. That's good. We don't want to drop the little itty bitty animals, do we? These little hammies. There. And then we've got 3 little booklets, and which I think we could put something on there to decorate. It's nice. See, I thought we'd done, and then you take another look at things and you think, yeah, a bit of something missing there. Is that straight? Yeah, that's one. Don't like that one. Oh, she's cute. She's cute. She can go on there. And then lastly, just fold that a bit better. And let's see what we could put on there. Too big butterfly. What about a bingo card? Yeah. So that's the good thing with the, you know, if you get kits from Tracie and there's all little pieces of ephemera, get them cut out ready, and I just put them in a little tin, and then they're good to go on any project, aren't they? Right, let me just move them there, and let's have a look at our booklets, our journals. Okay, so let me just have a slurp. Oh, it's a bit cold. So, if you recall, we did these on Thursday. I have now put 2 layers of the ordinary. No, I've put 2 layers of paper Mod Podge, which is the one I'll show you. Inside now, we have, if you recall, I put the pockets on. Well, that went wrong. That all went wrong in the pockets, and then if you remember, I glazed over the top, and that stuck the pockets down, so they came off. I recovered it all, which I'm pleased with. And also I put some lovely coloured calico muslin on. Here I put a little belly band out of the mix and match kit, I think that one is, and I made, this is one of these little booklets that we've just made. Okay, so I'm not going to show you inside yet because we'll be working on that. So that is the one. Now, I'm sorry I cut the blue off. I liked the blue, didn't I? And there were comments that liked the blue edging, but because of all the debacle with the inside, oh, it was a mess, guys, so I had to cut it off. I cut it off. I've sewn all the way around it with double, I've got a stitch on my machine which is a double running stitch, which gives it a thicker line. And I thought that we would glaze it now with one of these new Mod Podges. So I'll just move that one, and then I'll show you the other one. Just fold it up for you. So the other one, this is the one where we did the crinkled effect. So squashed it and softened it to make it more fabric like. And the inside of this, I didn't really do much to it, but I decided the blue was far too bright. So what I've done is I've knocked it down by Mod Podging, and I love it now. I've Mod Podged a napkin on it. So you can still get the glimpses of the colour blue coming through from the file folder. And it matches in with the papers, but I just love that now. Again, I've put some lovely coloured calico down there just to strengthen it. And I'm happier with it now. So that one needs a good covering on it as well. So here they are. They weren't inside this little container, they were in a card. So let me get these out and show you, because I've not seen them all, and I think they're especially that one and that one and that one. Right, okay. So I have used shiny Mod Podge. I prefer the matte Mod Podge, so in the matte, which is for those of you perhaps that are not come across Mod Podge before, it's a water-based sealer. So you can use it as a glue. It's excellent watered down for doing decoupage, and it's very good at sealing your projects. And that is the matte, so you can either have a shiny finish or a matte finish, just like painting. I have used the sparkle, and I've used this the most if I've made my own paper, making my own paper, and then I've used the sparkle just to give it a bit of difference. I think we might do some paper, you know. I haven't done it for ages. I think I made some at the very beginning when I first started my channel. So it's perhaps, you know, 13 or 14 months ago now since I did it. I think we'll have a go at that again, because I love doing it. I love making paper. I mean, you can, I did go on a study day how to make it, you know, really technical, and swilling bits in a bucket and squeezing it out and pressing it and what have you, which is fabulous if you've got loads of time and loads of space to be messy. But I make just a quick easy one on your table, and it comes out lovely. So you can use those on any sort of projects you want a bit of sparkle. Now, I've not seen this before at all. I've never seen paper Mod Podge. So this is especially for paper projects, and I mean the other two work fabulous on paper projects. I don't really know what ingredient this has got in it. It says use on paper, less tacky. Apply with a brush or sponge applicator, close container after use, clean up while wet with soap and water, apply a thin coat to the back of paper cut out, smooth in place with fingers, let dry 2 hours before continuing, and then apply a sealer coat. So that is the paper. Then we have the gloss, and as I say, I have seen the gloss finishes before. That this is specifically gloss. See, I think it used to be, did it used to be gloss? I seem to think it was it was called something else originally. So this is, it gives a clear acrylic sealer over cured Mod Podge. So let it dry, and then you can put a final finish, which is what we're going to use. What we're going to use today. And then this one is the other new one, outdoor Mod Podge. And I would think this is very good. For example, if you've done some little wall plaques, some little wooden plaques, I've got some that I bought from garden centres. You know, they've got words on them, and welcome to our home, and you're welcome, come in, sort of thing. And other little, they're like plyboard, aren't they? Well, if you can make some of your own and put sayings on and, you know, decoupage and what have you. So it would be better then. I mean, I bring them in winter, but this is what this is for, the outdoor. It's just a little bit more robust. I'm trying to find the English on this one. Where's the English? It's here. Apply to the surface. You can then position your paper or fabric or anything along those lines. So again, you know, your plyboard. Smooth out air bubbles. Then when it's dried, put a sealer coat on, and then don't put outside for 72 hours. So I think that is great, and I got this from The Works, I think, in the UK. And they're like a trial, you know, trial set, and they are 2 fluid ounces. I think that's a great idea because you can try them. To be honest, I use the paper on this. Have I noticed a difference to using the normal matte? I'm not sure whether it's a bit more robust. It seems a bit, you know. So I'm not sure if it gives me anything different. But certainly we can use the gloss sealant now. We'll have a play with that, shall we? Not tried it yet. You can see it's still sealed up. I've got my trusty Mod Podge brush that I showed you last week. Well, I did have, now I don't know where I put it. I had it out here ready. Excuse me guys, I'm leaning because I can't find my brush. Where the heck is it? It's in its plastic bag still, and I still can't see it. Oh, sorry about that. David had to come to my rescue. It was under some paper, you know, usually is. Okay, so I am going to open this. Get my pokey tool on this plastic. That don't work. It's because I haven't got any nails. I can't get my nail under this thing to open it. Look. I ought to have opened it first, didn't I, before I started refilming. That's it. That's it. Give it a shake. We'll give it a shake. Ooh! Splurted all over. I've got a wet wipe somewhere here. Yeah. Okay. Moment of truth. I expected it. Did you? I expected it to be clear. I know it dries clear, but I expected it to be clear. It feels thicker. Certainly feels thicker. It smells funny. Certainly not peach smelling. Okay, it's thin coat. You don't need to use too much. It's better that you get a thin coat on and let it dry and then put another one on. You know, you don't really need with any of the Mod Podge. And as I say, I do like to use the Collage Matte Medium. Just have a look, see if that's covered. Put plenty on there on your folds, because that's going to obviously be a weak point. Okay. Okay, I'll put that over there to dry. And we'll just bring the other one in. We'll quickly do that and then that's a video, I think. Yes, you can certainly feel, it certainly feels a little thicker to me when you're spreading it. Like I'm wallpapering. I can't wallpaper, by the way. Obviously, I don't need to put another coat on the inside. That's got 2 layers on it. And it's the inside. It's not going to get the same wear and tear. Okay, that was easy done. So tomorrow I will let you know how that works. The other thing I've noticed is it's sealed up nicely where the signatures are sewn in. It has covered that nicely. So I think that should give it a good seal. Okay, so that is the gloss Mod Podge, and we've just put a sealant coat on both those. Put that in there so a minute, put it inside there. I'll try and find out the link for this because a lot of people were asking about this brush, so I'll try and find the link from Amazon when I got it, and we'll put it back down below if I can find it for you. Okay, so we've got two lovely coats on that. I'll put that out of the way. We'll just bring our other things back in. Okay then. Wow, it's in my way, it's annoying me. That's it. Okay then, so we've looked at all these. They look a lot better, don't they, for having a little bit of extra put on them. And I hope that's given you, you know, if you've not seen those before, hopefully that will give you an idea how to do some miniature ephemera, especially if you're making a trifold along with me. And my little girl, she's flying about with them wings. I've had to go and rescue her. Okay then, my lovelies. So thank you so much for joining me. Here's the start of a lovely week, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye for now. Take care.